Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to PGA Tour 2K23 as I continue in the My Career mode just to continue to get master difficulty practice in. Ultimate goal as I really engage with PGA Tour 2K23 is to do well in TGC tours. So we're getting ready for season 11 to start. I'm still trying to get my tour card and I just got to get consistent and good enough that I can compete there. So I've been thinking about it a little bit between the first round I played and now, and I think to some degree again, I was getting back into my head about the just the pressure and kind of, you know, going through and like, oh, I got to do well, oh, I got to do well, and I think when I got out of that for a while in the off season, I did well, and it's like as things have gotten closer and closer, and like the reality of, oh God, we're going to be competing again, it's just kind of become more and more stressful. Because I think once again what that creates is kind of this just overwhelming pressure of, hey, I've got to do really, really well, as opposed to just, hey, I know how to play the game, and I just play it. Now, again, obviously it's proving me wrong here. Not a great start in any way.
Pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them, and keep their eye on the prize. Keep on that front foot and start making birdies.
Well, there's so much excitement.
See if we can still rescue this.
I can't wait to see how it plays out.
Okay, better. Might be actually, it might not be bad, actually. Alright. I was worried it would carry too far, but it did alright. So we are downhill.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice.
So they tell me. Alright, Zalatoris is +4. Who's our rival. You know, at this point it's just making the cut. Again, I missed the cut last event. I made it the event before for the first time ever. So obviously I want to improve those odds. Ah! Huh. Well,
that's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
My plan is falling apart on me here. So, not working the way I thought. So it's more than just psychological fooling of myself.
Getting ready to play their third.
Alright, so got this over here. I mean, my swing path is for crap, but
This would be a great par putt if you can make this.
God, this is like straight down into the water. Okay, good putt path, and oh, that was so close.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
It was a pretty sweet attempt, though, so.
Good putt, that.
So all I'm doing is treading water again,
Dropping some spots on the leaderboard.
which is unfortunately what I tend to do.
It might be stunning to look at, but
So.
it is painful. Can be extremely painful.
Alright, with the wind, I'm going to leave it and just go down one club. Last time I went down two.
Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green.
Still too much slow.
Other than that,
I'll be on the fairway, but again, that's not what I want. Okay, sweet shot as far as stroke and everything.
And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole.
Alright. Certainly better, much better than I did in the first round, though. So, can't say that hasn't improved.
However, you'd want no part of that. And you certainly don't want
A
any
little
part of that
better,
fairway bunker
but
down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway.
a little too
because you've got
fast.
a good chance of knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary though, anything long and left on this green is no good.
Wow, this is killing me. We're gonna go down to 140 and okay, a lot of lie, so I need to compensate for that.
Going with the 4-iron here.
I'm surprised it went that far, because I was thinking it would be 140 because it was 30% down, so I didn't look at the height though, so nobody yell at me. I say I'm surprised a lot. I don't know. I mean, I kind of mean that, but I'm sure I just missed something. So I'll own my own stupidity. How about that?
Good for a long time.
It did look good for a long time.
7 feet to the hole.
Unfortunately, it didn't look good for enough time.
Looking good.
That's a
Alright,
good putt for par. You'll take it.
so 4 holes in, we're playing par golf.
By 3 shots.
Where I think 4 holes in the first round we were playing +5
This
or
fairway
+6
cambers from
golf.
left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too
Okay,
overzealous. and
finally,
that fairway bunker down the left. That
that's
sees a lot of
a
action.
relatively
Second shot is a
solid
green that
shot.
pitches back towards you from
So.
back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Alright.
What have they got in front of them here?
I can see the 125-yard
yeah.
marker.
I knew
just
it was
nearby.
cambering, so I don't know what I was thinking there, but alright. Gonna go with that. Okay. Slow, obviously the swing was to the side, plus we're over, so
Grab the putter from the caddy.
I mean we're on, but it's a
What's in front of
long,
them, Henny, with this
long
putt?
way.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue. I just do not want to run by the hole so far. It's probably too much.
Starting to look
I mean, it went in,
really
but
good.
woof, that was
There's
fast.
no doubt about this rivalry. It's certainly heating up. That has moved them within touching distance of their rival.
Welcome to
This
the
guy
tee
needs to
at
do
this
math.
par 5 hole.
12
It's a nice
strokes is
reprieve,
not
this par
touching
5.
distance
It's a
of my
little bit
rival.
dogleg from left to right.
Sometimes
Keep
the
it shy of those fairway
sometimes
bunkers
the
down left-hand
commentary
side,
not
and
so
almost
good.
Every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tier green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot
Man,
of
I hope
action.
that's not an out of bounds area.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Getting ready to play their third.
That sucks. Ah.
This one
Man,
looks to be a tad wayward.
and I'm gonna be right in there again.
This is their 5th shot.
Again, I'm practicing, right? That's what I needed as my first swing. That's better than being out of
Not
bounds.
ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends.
I didn't look at the lie, and yes, it was probably way over
Well,
there.
I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Alright. So if I go there, it's going to go down 9, 13. It's going to be a little far. Probably more than a little far, but let's see.
This
Yeah,
one's
because
bunker bound.
with the crazy fast, it's not bad.
Pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Alright, well at least I got a slow
Okay, phase one's
swing.
complete.
That's the
He's
most
gonna make a good putt
important
here.
thing on that.
All right, let's
Pretty
stop the
much have
bleeding.
guaranteed
Let's hope for a dribble
myself that, yeah, we are not
That putt went a bit
making
wrong
the
there.
cut,
Just 3 feet to the cup.
because I think I'm like
Our
plus
leader is
20.
currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
That isn't going to do anything for
And the
anybody.
par 4 awaits at this next hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and
Okay.
just hit a gentle
So
fade
the
off
problem is
Second shot here
that
is to an
I think I've
elevated green.
determined as I'm
No
thinking it
ball
through,
whatsoever here.
I'm
That's when the
I'm
break
almost
up
back. I'm
and
not
the fans come
actually
into play.
waiting for the
Playing
vibration,
this one from
but
around
I'm
120
basically
yards out.
swinging the way I was when I did that, where there's a pause as opposed to when I got better with it, it was more just a kind of a pendulum type swing that I did. See, because you can see, like, he stops on the back, like that was too long again.
That wasn't their best approach, Pima.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Well, that went from one good sand shot to the typical terrible one.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
That was nice and
This next putt is for
a nice attempt, but again, it's a bogey.
Unfortunately,
So
moving
after a
down
really
leaderboard,
good
that's not
start,
the direction to be heading.
I'm right back
Let's see
there.
what happens here at the 8th.
Alright, we got wind, and we got height. So this should stay.
Chosen the 7-iron.
Still too much.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
A bit short with that effort.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Alright, so that's gonna be... Oh god, what am I doing? It's gonna be like 75, so, Alright, if I go there, it's gonna take me down 15. It's almost too much, but because of the extra distance, I think it'll be good. Okay, solid swing. And yes, not bad. And oh, even better with the rollback. Wow.
And he needs this to save par.
Should be pretty
Out
easy.
she goes. Let's head to the next. Fortune favours the
All right,
brave.
we'll see how far off we are.
Out comes the driver.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You
And
gotta hit a
again,
straight tee
I was
shot,
thinking
straight
that,
second
I'm like,
shot,
oh, this is the
and
hole
hopefully
I
hit a
can
straight
never get a
third
clean
If
shot
you're
on. And
challenging when they put the pin on the top left
same thing.
tier,
Where is it
that's
rolling?
when you can put a little too much
Okay.
spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green.
I'm like,
That's
what
no
is
good.
it doing?
This one looks to be slightly offline here.
And he how's that ball
So
line?
yeah, it's
Oh,
I'm
this is
really
sitting
just focused
pretty.
on getting the
Check to see
swings
if he
in.
teed this up. It's so nice.
So it's a little bit more of that at this point,
Put some good distance on that one.
if that makes
You like the view
sense.
from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got around
Um,
100 yards here.
Okay. Well, but I can tell it's sloped way over. Okay. A little bit better.
Yep, that
Just
one's
it's
on the
odd.
downslope.
It's
You can
like
chip
it's
up that for sure.
taken me like a while to get into
Chance
rhythm
here,
in a
so
round,
far.
and obviously then I've like destroyed my round in the first few holes, which in theory would kind of argue for, you know, do some practice or
Oh, back
something,
there,
but
Horsey.
I've done that.
This putt is about 10 feet
And
from the hole.
This will be a good
I
bogey.
still go through this process. It's just odd.
Ouch, that
Oh,
hurts.
wow. I really, really thought. That was so close to that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll take that.
Alright, I'm assuming it's like a +3,
Alrighty,
+4.
Rich, this is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today, and this player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
+9, but
Wow, they need some lady
still.
luck on their side because right now nothing is going their way.
again, the way I
It's gonna take
started
an
and then
awful
got
lot
to
to see him through the weekend.
+15, like, yeah, maybe it could have happened, but it ain't gonna happen now. See, and part of why I thought of what I was thinking is now what you'll start to see is because I know I have
That was a
no
little untidy,
no
wasn't
hope.
it?
Like the pressure is off,
He's got
and then
about
I
140,
tend to
I'd
have a
say.
better set of shots, which is kind of what got me thinking about that's got to be what's happening and what's going on. All right, so basically 32, almost 40, 120, so we kind of need to go up a couple here.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Well, that other
This one's
theory
headed
that I
towards the rough.
vocalized obviously just went
Down
out
deep
the
rough.
window there.
This will take a big hack to get
I'm
out
just not good. But I know I'm not good. I know I'm not there yet.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here. Solid little par putt here.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Offline.
Getting it right up by the hole.
Offline.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
All right, par 3. Wind, but down. This is basically going to be 10 yards. We're basically, we're going to gain 10 yards because of the elevation and basically lose it with the wind. So it should be a wash.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
All right, fast.
This one's
Pulls it
heading
over
left,
to
I
the
think.
left.
Time for the second shot at the 11th.
I knew it was slow. I don't know. I was testing the game. Just because I got ideas in my head and I'm just trying to validate that they're correct. So, too hard. So, basically hit my way around the hole.
And there it is.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole.
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey.
All
Step up
right.
onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest.
So that was
tee shots
smoother.
players
Like
face
the
out here. They know
backswing
they have to
happened,
hit
and
a
then
good tee
I
shot, a
kind
long
of
tee shot to have
moved
any
it
chance or
back.
hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative.
There was a bit of a
not
pause
get
there.
above the hole. Second shot.
So I'm
leave
trying to
below the hole
focus
at all
more
costs.
on that.
Well played. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Again, nice lengthy putt. Ooh,
Right by the hole.
wow.
That's disappointing. This putt's about 4 feet
Nothing
from the
else. I'm getting a lot of putting practice with
For
all
his
these
part.
hundreds of rounds.
No movement up or down on the
So
leaderboard
over
for this
time,
player.
that's gotta help
This
me,
hole is
right?
a long par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee
Alright,
shot, find the
a
fairway,
little,
and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days.
I really
But if
thought,
you
looking
don't
at
find
that,
fairway
the
or
ground
can't
as it
reach,
was coming
now you
down, I
lay
thought
up
it would
into a
kick
low
to the left
area
a
where
little
you're gonna
bit.
have a third shot that's
But no
absolutely
such luck.
blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Again, weighted, and you can see that, it's closer to that 103.
That's an awful error. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green.
Alright, so this would basically get me down 35, right? Because it'd be 15, 30, 37. So that would put me at 121. I think that's okay with the height difference here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one.
Is that what I'm
Really
doing?
putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, how about that one?
Alright.
And stepping up the
In
standings
first round
after
I
that
got
effort.
birdies. This round I got some birdies. So, I mean, there is that still that, it's better. In that, I'm maintaining that consistency of at least still being able to execute a birdie. I mean, I'm definitely thinking about my swings, which again, I've established long ago, like that in and of itself is a problem. Just the way I do things, so I may just be creating the situation a little bit.
Clubbing up, smart. Gotta control it though. Let's see.
I was debating doing one less, and
So a long putt in front of them.
clearly one
Looking
less
for
would have
another
been
birdie
better.
here.
41 feet. It's a lot of downhill.
Yeah, that looked
Again,
a bit of a misread.
power good, but
Okay, let's head to the
could
next.
not get the roll.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny
Again,
landing
just
area out
more,
there.
just swing.
This is
I
possibly
kind
the
of didn't
meanest
even let
hole on
myself
this golf
think.
course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Correct direction. We might get stopped. No, it did let us on the green, but
Pretty good the whole
I
way.
was worried we'd get rejected.
Always
It
love
looked
these
like a bit of a
opportunities,
hill there.
Especially when it's for birdie.
It's a long, long way. Yeah.
That did everything but drop. Our current
Yep.
leader is up by 3 shots. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the
Bunker?
right
Yeah.
section,
Okay.
job well done.
I
If
just
you
was not
don't,
sure. Was
it's
it
gonna
going to
be
hit the
difficult to putt, to say the
stands?
least.
Alright, decent out. A little far, but
He has this putt to save his par.
it's kind of challenging to deal with those. Again, this is going to really break.
Just missed.
Did just miss.
A bogey putt awaits.
Looks good off the blade. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt.
I suppose that's accurate.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Alright, 2 more
I can
holes.
understand he'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Long distance.
They
Now
moved
this is the
fairway
one
to
I
the
kept
left
hitting into
alongside
the
canyon
valley
a
and
few
going
years
out of
ago, which
bounds.
really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to
Oh
challenge the
boy,
left-hand
oh
side
boy.
because the
Not
bunker on the
good.
right
Not
is
good.
Really no good. From
Ah.
there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with
Slight
a really
fast, and
low
it was
section
enough
over
to
there on the
fall off.
left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
See, and now I like overcompensated to stay away, and now I had a shot, a good shot, but it's in the bunker because
That's a
I aimed at
try.
the wrong
Will he be
spot.
able to get out of here?
They got to use all the bounce and
So
strength that they can
32
muster.
is
This
going to take
sitting
me to
down.
128. So this is exactly what I need. Okay, it should be on. Kind of.
Playing their 5th shot.
So this would be my 3rd.
A double bogey putt in front of them.
And now this would be my 4th. I'd be going for birdie if I hadn't fallen into the hole.
Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt. Line and length. Too
Yeah.
much length on that one.
Clearly
This putt is about 16 feet.
was not paying attention.
Rolling end
Nope.
over end. This putt's looking great.
And this one's for quadruple bogey.
Okay.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
A
The leader
typical
now has a
disaster.
one-stroke advantage. All right, one more hole to go. The 18.
Coming off a
But
bad
I'm
hole
having
there,
fun.
Luke. Hopefully they can
Hopefully you're having fun.
refocus and get this next one.
Alright, the fast obviously pulled it over. I was kind of counting on the
That's really
wind a
about
bit,
what we're looking
but
for.
and again, it's light wind. I probably need to like not be focusing that much on it. Should be short of the water, so we should be okay. Wow,
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
not unexpected that it would do that. I think this is going to be a challenge. But other than the swing path, not bad for
Well struck.
the result.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17
Again,
feet from the
downhill toward the water. Took it lightly.
Better.
All
And
right.
another round safely in the books.
So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 birdies in that round. It wasn't nothing, but way too many bogeys.
Well, that's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer. That'll hurt.
It's a sinking feeling when you go out there and you just don't have it. You miss the cut. Trunk slamming it is what they used to call it.
So how bad?
Either way, it's just not a good feeling.
Within
hopefully better days ahead.
36, 35.
I'm Luke Elvey.
So,
alongside
I
Rich Beam.
mean, again, I got more birdies
Hard
than he
working folks
did,
at HB Studios.
but it just, again, you look at the doubles and the bogeys, like that's what gives me that issue. So another event, you know, in the books. We'll just continue working along here. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have and didn't drop a like or haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider those things. And I will see you next time.